It's fun to be a vampire. Whole world is our prey. Party every night and sleep away the day. Times have changed, it's not the same. Goblin is here to stay. I might just have to stick myself to make them go away. 1,000 years I've walked the earth, but then I never wish. Endless life is a cruel curse. Company like this, I'd rather face the sun and I'd rather cut off my own head. If you think they're annoying when they're alive, see them when they're dead.
Buongiorno, Blade Bambinos, and welcome back to 0 to 0, literally the only podcast about both Fantastic Four and the Blade trilogy.
I did find a couple others, actually, sorry.
At the same time, though?
Yeah.
They're chopping and screwing them? Oh.
Yeah. This is the exact same way we're doing it.
Damn it. I thought this was really our breakout. Anyway,
sorry.
I'm Gigalithic, and I'm gonna be a naughty vampire god.
I'm Val Flight Cub, a.k.a. Eric.
I'm Sam, and they call me the White Juicero.
And often, it's said that attempting to be cool, because coolness is somewhat synonymous with at least the appearance of effortlessness, prevents something or someone from being, authentically cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still reading from Time.is?
No. Often, this is true, but once in a blue moon, you get a movie that is trying extremely hard to be cool and really fucking succeeds. And Blade is one of those movies. Goddamn. This movie is so fucking cool.
Yes. It's also extremely stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Also, the spider lily did not reappear.
No, it didn't.
Fucking believe that! I was hooting and hollering when I got to the end of the movie and realized that was it.
It's so funny though for me because I got really hung up on the spider lily and the ticking sword explosion mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sword thing came up almost immediately in our second viewing.
Yes.
So I was like, oh, okay, so he's gonna do something with the plant and he's gonna make it into poison and he's gonna kill. No, it was literally the thing I said of he's leaving and he doesn't plan to come back, so he kills the plant. It was entirely thematic.
And I think it also, we see it paralleled here, the cessation of his mourning for his mother, even though it's preemptive there.
He doesn't know that he's doing that.
Was his mom in the movie?
Oh, we got some mommy action? Nope.
Does mom appear in the film?
I take that back immediately.
So let's,
2.5 minutes into the podcast.
This episode will be titled Mommy Action.
Mommy action.
I mean, I certainly wouldn't be warning her after what happens in this podcast in this part of the movie.
I'd also like to say I watched the Blade from start to finish because it's been so long. Watched it from start to finish with my friend who said that when Blade said suckheads, he was like, that was not cool. So shout out to my friend who's wrong.
Yeah, shout out to your wrong friend.
Former friend.
Shout out to my former friend for being wrong.
Shout out to your fucking suckhead of a friend.
Was the tone hey, that's not cool?
Yeah, this was with my vampire friend.
Hey, that's our word. So,
he says I can call him suckhead, though.
Mm-hmm.
Daywalkers can't say that. It's not okay.
So, shall we get into it?
Yeah,
yes,
what happened?
Please tell us what happens in this movie.
So, we return to Karen, who is hanging out with Frost and Mercury. The name of the woman is Mercury.
Yeah, I had to look it up because
Mercury.
I don't think we ever get it in the film.
Oh, very quickly, I would just like to say, I'd like to clear up the woman controversy.
Oh my gosh.
Giga is correct that if there's ever a tall blonde woman with Deacon, it is Mercury. There is another tall blonde woman in the movie who hangs around Deacon. who hangs around Quinn.
Yes, and she's the one cleaning him up. But this is
No, she's not. She's actually not the
Patches.
one cleaning him up. She's just another person who attends the party.
Okay.
The woman cleaning him up is just Patches. Yeah.
Patches.
Okay.
They're both named Patches.
Anyway, so I was correct to be confused that there were two women, but also I was incorrect for all the other things I've said.
Yes.
I was correct to be confused that there were two women.
Yes.
There's a lot of white bitches in this movie.
They also look exactly the same with their platinum blonde hair. It's like one of you couldn't have gotten a honey toner situation or something going on. Anyway,
shave your head.
Shave your head.
So we return to Karen, who is hanging out with Frost and Mercury in a room that's vibes could only be described as somewhere between being brought home by swingers and being brought home by murderers. Karen roasts Frost
Both
for
true.
not being pure blood. Frost explains that what he's going to do is he's going to use the power of Lamagra to break down the vampire racial barriers. There's not going to be any difference between pure bloods and turned vampires anymore. He's going to, put a stop to the hate. He says, stop hate.
People hurting, people crying.
Mm-hmm. Hurt people.
Vampires?
Blade arrives to save Karen and kills a lot of people, including 2 vampire martial artists whom he explodes using the vampire exploding serum. He goes into Frost's bedroom and finds his mother in Frost's funny bed. She calls him Eric and explains to him that she loves being a vampire, actually, and that Frost was the one that bit her. This understandably puts Blade in a bit of state, and he is subdued by Frost's goons. He and Karen are taken out to a wasteland and dragged into a subterranean concrete structure called the Temple of Eternal Night. Blade is going through severe withdrawals, and Frost explains to everyone his intent to resurrect the Blood God. Blade is stripped of his equipment, and Karen is thrown into a pit with a ghoulish, semi-vampiric remnant of her former co-worker, Curtis. Remember him?
And ex-boyfriend.
Meanwhile...
Remember Curtis from literally a month and a half ago?
Meanwhile, Blade is being prepared for the ceremony by his mother, and she's just, real normal about it, and we don't need to linger on this.
Typical mom-son stuff.
Typical, mom, just regular mom-son relationship here. I didn't remember this movie being so, Oedipian in its... okay, anyway, Blade is placed in a big concrete maiden, which exsanguinates him. His blood flows through the channels of the temple, and things begin to get spooky as the purebloods are put in position for the ritual. The purebloods are also here. They brought all the council members. Karen, who beat up Curtis and escaped from the pit, frees Blade from the big concrete slab and she says, "Feast on me blood, so you don't die." He does, and the ritual begins, and it's all very climactic in several senses of the word. Blade's mom comes back, and they have a vampire fight, and Blade kills her. Meanwhile, all the purebloods are getting electrocuted into bat ghost skeletons, and they fly into Frost, and he turns into the Blood God. An incredible fight sequence follows. Quinn immediately dies, Mercury's head gets exploded by Karen's vampire mace, and Blade cuts Frost in half. Unfortunately, Frost can just kind of gloop himself back together, but fortunately, Blade retrieves his serum and throws it all into Frost, making him die more than anyone has in all of history. Move over Cyborg's dad.
Move over Steppenwolf.
Yeah. Escaping from the temple, Karen offers to cure Blade's vampirism, but he decides that as long as the war between vampires and humans is ongoing, he needs his power to keep fighting the vampire menace. Sometime later, in Russia, Blade kills a vampire in Russia.
To protect cold-seeking Denise.
Cold-seeking Denise, yes.
I'm so glad you noticed that, too.
Cold-seeking Katya.
It's a good movie.
Parallels.
It's a great movie.
It's a good-ass movie.
Perhaps one of the best superhero movies ever created.
I could not believe the CGI.
Oh, yeah. It's wild.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Reboot, so this was a real exciting time for me.
This was I made a joke while I was watching it that they bought a stock package of animal, big cat animal sounds, and they were using it to the max.
They also bought the stock package of 3D liquid simulation software.
Yes, and the color palette for liquid blood that comes with Adobe. They got the
same gargoyle pack that they used on Who Wants to Be a Superhero.
I love those fucking gargoyles, dude. I was so psyched when they came out.
The bone goyles.
I like that.
I don't remember those.
I like that
There's no fucking way that you don't remember the winged skeleton ghosts flying around in the chamber.
Oh, I thought you said... Okay. You said something about Who Wants to Be a Superhero.
Oh, in the final of the first season, when they were like, here's Feedback's movie, and Feedback is like fighting a PS2 gargoyle.
Yeah.
I do... Okay, yeah, sorry. I thought you were saying there were bone gargoyles in Who Wants to Be a Superhero.
No, just regular gargoyles.
No. They just came in the same pack.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love
those bone gargoyles.
They explode into fart skeletons, and their fart skeletons explode into bone into skeleton. So it's
gargoyle
like
bone.
it is the ghost of their skeletons.
Yes, one of them. You see it come out of its jaw, like his skin flakes off, like flesh flakes off. He has the skull, and then his mouth opens,
flakes.
And the opposite of cornflakes, and the skull comes out
the opposite
of
corn.
Yeah.
No, but the intent of flesh flakes sounds like it would be the opposite of what the intent of cornflakes was when they were invented, which was to stop people from masturbating.
Yeah, eating flesh really does it for me.
Okay, well...
Okay, good. Curtis. Okay, you finish your thought.
I was done. You see him barf up a skull.
We need to talk about Curtis, because Curtis, for anyone who doesn't remember from when we did our first episode on Blade 3 years ago, Curtis is the guy who works with Karen at the hospital, who, like, they were, like, seeing each other at some point, but
you ever have
they
second
broke
thoughts
up,
about us, Karen?
And he's like, yeah, do you ever have second thoughts? Do you ever think about getting back together?
And she's like, are you punking me with this blood? Did you give me prank blood just to get
he's
close
the one
to me?
who gives her Quinn's blood.
Quinn's prank blood.
To examine.
Yes.
But Curtis gets killed by Quinn.
Crispy
But he doesn't get vamped. So we find out in this part that Quinn and Frost and the other Frosty fellas took Curtis from the hospital and just, like, brought him back to their ritual temple and threw him in a hole. And he came back to life as a zombie, kind of. Because he's not like... When Karen gets thrown into the zombie pit with Curtis, he's like, Karen, oh my God, it's so good to see you again. And she immediately starts trying to kill him. I legitimately felt bad for him.
Yeah, I did feel a little bit bad for him, but he's also evil, so...
Well, listen, he says, Karen, do you ever have second thoughts about us? And it's like, how many times does she need to set this boundary? At a certain point, you just have to hit somebody with a big stick.
I'm just saying, I didn't get the vibe that he was going to attack her at all.
I did.
Yeah, no. I think...
That scene, I could not, I was so disappointed to see Curtis there, because Quinn, they're like walking Karen to the pit she's gonna get thrown into, and Quinn's like, oh yeah, I bit a surfer dude once, but I didn't turn him, and turns out sometimes they don't die, they turn into these weird, like, half vampire kind of zombie things, I don't know. You're about to meet one. And they throw her in the pit, and I was like,
here he is!
And I was like, oh my God, it's Krieger.
Who?
No. Krieger
was the police officer.
The guy who got bit but didn't get turned. And I was like, wouldn't he kind of get turned though? And then I was like, I was about to feel so vindicated, and then it was Curtis, and I was like, God damn it.
No, Krieger is like an opened up human blood sack.
Yeah, he's spatchcocked, like...
Yeah.
They got him pretty good. I mean, he might be zombied, he's just not going to be a very effective zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
he's a zombie skin rug, basically.
I mean, neither is Curtis.
No, that's true. That's why I'm like, I didn't feel like he was going to attack her. She just, like, beat the shit out of him with a bone that she picked up off the ground, and he's like, wait, stop!
Yeah, poor guy.
I was just trying to say hi.
Why do nice guys always finish last?
Why do all nice guys always get thrown into the zombie pit?
Let this be a lesson to you, nice guys, quote unquote. Don't ask to get back together with your ex too many times, or you'll get hit with a big bone.
This
and not the kind you want
from
your ex.
Happened to my friend Greg. I do like that she hits him with a big bone.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Star Wars Episode 6 yesterday, and Luke did the same thing, so maybe she was taking after him.
Does anyone have any other general thoughts, or should we talk through it?
There were two different times where I was like, wow, more parallels, but it was parallels to...
To Fantastic Four?
No. It was parallels to Ghost Rider.
Oh, okay. That's also... these... Ghost Rider, I think, lives somewhere... Ghost Rider is like the perfect midpoint between Blade and Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
It has Donald Logue in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It has fire.
His name should be Human Torch's name.
It's badass.
Uh-huh.
And it sucks. So Frost asks Karen if Blade hasn't been fucking her.
Oh my god.
It hasn't been giving her that good D.
If Blade had been fucking you, you'd be in a really good mood right now. You're not.
All
As
my
I'm
other
holding
kidnapping
you hostage
victims
and threatening to kill you.
I mean,
all my other
guys
kidnapping
will
victims
say,
are really
like,
chill about it.
Shitty guys, like, misogynist men will say about women that, like, someone needs to have sex with that woman so that she will stop being so mean.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know.
This is why Frost is not a nice guy.
He's not a nice man.
Though? I have a thing that I want to say about Frost, which is I really appreciated that the villain in this movie is a character for the whole movie.
I know,
yes!
right?
I thought this was a really cool reveal, too, because his whole thing with, like, the Vampire Council is that he's, like, the youngest one, he's the young hotshot, whatever, he's got new, fresh ideas for everything.
He's Blade's dad.
And he looks like a young guy, but then it's like, no, he's been around for a long time. He's a vampire. So, like, you don't imagine that he would be the one to kill, in Blade's mind, kill his mom, and then turns out,
to be Blade's dad.
To be Blade's dad. Yeah, exactly.
Like I said in the, in my summary, the movie took a pretty, like Oedipus turn.
Uh-huh.
Towards the end, where he's basically like his mom is trying to fuck him, his dad gotta kill his dad.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting. There's a lot of interesting.
The good news is he had no interest in doing so for the first part. He had a lot of interest in the second.
Yeah,
part.
he loved to kill his dad. He does not want to fuck his mom, but his mom does really want to fuck him.
His mom is rubbing her face all over his face. Very weird.
She's being a real freak. Anyway, we'll get to
when
that.
she cuts his shirt open for the ritual, and I was like, that's kind of weird. And then she starts like touching his chest, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's intentionally very weird.
It's intentionally weird.
That was one of the most uncomfortable scenes that I think we watched for this show.
She traces a circle around his mouth with her nose. Around his mouth and nose with her mouth and nose.
Vampires, they're little freaks.
While she's telling him how great it is to be a vampire and how much she loves it.
I did think it was pretty funny that none of us...
I can see why Vampire Society has a big incest thing. Like, there's not too many of you. You end up being, like, the same age. It's weird. They're little freaks.
You're all nasty
they're
freaks
evil.
anyway.
Yeah, you're nasty, evil freaks. So, it makes sense. I'm not supporting them, but... I can see how it comes to be.
I mean, I could see how it would be that vampire friend groups become what is colloquially referred to as incestuous, aka like, oh yeah, everybody's like within the group, hooking up with each other or whatever in this like very overlapping situation. I don't think that being a vampire is an excuse to try and like look like you want to mac on your son.
I don't know.
Good
They're
news
evil,
is
so
they don't exist.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
I was really worried for
fictional
Blade.
characters, but the eroticism.
You got to get out of this situation.
Real.
This is really messed
and
up,
it's uncomfortable.
I did think it was really funny that none of us noticed, or at least none of us mentioned, that we did see Blade's mom in the second part.
Uh-huh.
She's the lady who gets out of the panini press bed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're supposed to know that it's her.
Unlike Blade, who, as a newborn...
He's an extremely memorable baby.
That was my other nickname for this week, was voted 1999's most memorable baby.
Man who looks most like a baby.
He's
Blade?
so... Yeah, exactly. Like, he's only 1 year old.
Oh, wow.
She sees him and she's like, oh my god, this grown-ass man looks exactly like my baby did when it was a baby.
That's true. She's not,
Well, I
he's not like
she
mom,
knows
and then
because
she's like, Eric?
she's hanging out with Frost.
Oh, yeah.
And Frost created him.
Yes, we find out later that Frost, like, knows the secret of his exploding sword wrist destroyer.
Which is, it's just a dead man switch, like...
He's been keeping tabs on Blade. I'm sure that she just knows that that's...
Oh,
Blade.
probably because his girlfriend is his Panini girlfriend is Blade's mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think is that maybe not Deacon's bedroom? Is
I
that
think
just
it
the
is
mom's
Deacon's
bedroom?
I don't know. I think she's just a sleepy lady.
I think it's his bedroom, and she just happened to be the one who was in the Panini press bread at the time.
I would never leave my computer at my partner's place. Like, no matter how much I love them. And I wouldn't love them at all if I was a vampire, because I'm a vampire and they don't feel love.
And it's a desktop, too, so it's not even like, oh, I left this here the last time I was here. It's like, this is where this computer lives.
Yeah, exactly.
Messed up.
Anyway, Karen calls vampirism an STD, which Frost does not appreciate.
I also don't understand it either. Well, I mean, I guess the line is drawn between vampirism and sex pretty heavily in this part.
A sucking transmitted disease.
A suctually.
I don't quite understand what Frost's plan is here, though, because he sounded last time like the plan was to turn all vampires into daywalkers so they can just straight up rule over humanity.
Mm-hmm.
But he made it sound here like his plan is to turn every human into vampires.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he knows what the blood god does, and he's just kind of like, yeah, man, yeah. He's just kind of yes-anding his way over.
I know I'll like it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The ritual has all of the blood juice and the electricity and the bone gargoyles flying into the one guy in the middle of the circle. Does he think he's going to do this ritual 8 billion times?
Maybe what it is that, so since it involves Blade's blood, his Blade, if you will, that it will turn him into some sort of daywalker transmitting vampire, where everybody he turns, he's invincible, and everybody he turns into a daywalker, so all vampires eventually just kind of become daywalkers.
Oh.
Whatever the case, we get an intruder alert, and we see Frost's goons, like, running around through his, like, fancy mansion or whatever with guns, looking for the intruder, and we just hear motorcycles screeching in the background.
Yes!
It's so good.
Yes!
They're like,
There's
what?
a great little moment where Quinn is like, I'm telling you, man, that guy, he's scary. You know who you're messing with. We gotta kill him. We can't do that. We gotta kill him. And Frost is like, look, it's just one guy on foot.
Oh, no.
Yes. This is so funny because Deacon Frost has followed Blade's entire career and is still like, come on, all we need is 10 guys standing in a perfect line to fight Blade, and
there's no way
they'll totally be able to get him.
There's no way he'll be able to take out an entire SWAT team with just a motorcycle and a MAC-10 and a shotgun.
He shows up and just immediately, and they're all dead.
I love though that it cuts to Frost and he's like, oh my god, I wish I could remember how he said this, because I remember it being so, like, impetuous, where he's like, hey, why am I hearing gunfire? Did I tell anyone to start shooting? I need him alive. Or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he is alive.
But it's very funny because the gunfire is entirely Blade just killing everybody.
Yeah. What does he think is gonna happen? It's so stupid. Deacon is so he's so bad at strategy, at battle strategy.
Yeah, he's never had to do it before.
Mm-hmm.
There's a man or maybe a vampire. It was unclear for a lot of this last part of the movie.
I'm pretty sure since he says I just work for them that he is just a man.
Oh
yeah. He's like, please,
we're just normal men. Like, we're just innocent men.
Yeah, and Blade's like,
we're just normal men.
And Blade's like,
we're just normal men.
We're just normal men.
This is upsetting for me because Jordan just referenced this on Doctor Who, so that episode hasn't even gone up yet, and now I'm like, oh fuck, another one.
It's funny though.
All right.
Is the thing.
So yeah, he thinks about, he gets a flash of Whistler, like with the sheet over him, and is like, Actually, I'm not going to do mercy on these people.
Yeah.
Wait.
Because I feel like... What?
Just whistling.
Just whistling. Just whistling.
Just whistling. I feel like
That's
saying...
Whistler's show. It's just whistling.
Mm-hmm. Whistling around. What is this, a crossover episode?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost worse to be working for the vampires and not be one.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
because it's like every day you wake up and decide to do
you're
that.
a collaborator.
Yeah. It's like the other vampires are turned. It's like, okay, these are my people. These are the only people who can
the
protect
vampires
me.
just need to eat. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you're on some different shit.
And then the
To
nerve.
be fair, I think it's implied that these people are like mind controlled.
Thralled, yeah.
They're not mind controlled enough that they can't say.
Yeah, they can't say,
"Don't kill
I just
me."
work for them. Don't kill me.
But if he can beg for his life and then get away alive, then he can serve his vampire lords longer.
I think I just work for them is not how I would phrase it if I was a mind slave to.
Yeah, no, I don't
Somebody?
think so either. But, you know, I'm not a mind
But
slave.
if
I
you
don't
were a
know
mind
the
slave, you
situation.
would never just say, "Please, I'm a mind slave,"
You know me.
because you don't think of yourself as a mind slave.
Right.
I mean...
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I
Well,
don't know,
capitalism
Krieger kinda
breeds
did.
innovation, so.
Yeah.
I'm lost in my argument. I give up. I quit.
Okay, bye. Well, see you next week, everyone.
not the episode. Just this line of thought.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, we're
okay.
just gonna. You can log off, and Giga and I will continue with an episode of 0 to 2, which is.
I'm
just
not
when-
signing off on anything that I just said. I think we've also made that joke before.
We have. That's why I'm referencing the previous time.
Yeah,
that I said
you know,
0 to
it's,
2.
I mean, 0 to 0 is a show with, it's the amount of jokes that we have from episode to episode.
So Blade has a spin kick fight with two vampires in a hallway, and he stabs them with Karen's secret stuff, and they swell and explode into buckets of blood.
They really don't like
Holy
this one, huh?
Shit.
Yeah,
This
they're really
effect-
not a fan of how this feels.
Oh my god. What
It
was this?
It reminds me of
Yucky.
Big Trouble in Little China when the guy inflates.
They like
seen
inflate
it.
and turn red, and then one of them explodes, and then the other one you like see for like several, like a prolonged thing of him beginning like swelling up and like, and then finally exploding. But he looks like Gumby if he was made out of like
Red
red
Gumby.
boba or something.
He looks like Gumby if he looked completely different.
He looks like Gumby if Gumby looked like an exploding vampire.
Yeah, if
He looks-
Gumby didn't look anything like Gumby.
Whatever, I'm just saying he had a big wide head. He had a big square wide head and it was bulbous also.
Well,
He
some
looks
of us...
like Leonardo da Vinci if Leonardo da Vinci looked like this.
Damn, I wish he did, though.
It was so weird. Was this practical effects?
It was probably some mixture of practical effects and digital.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they probably had... It looks like they had, like, a dummy that exploded.
Yeah.
But also, there was definitely some, like, digital shit in the transition between normal guy and inflated blood man.
I couldn't believe this. I mean,
They really hate it. They really don't like this happening to them.
they don't think that the anticoagulant feels good.
No, they really don't.
This is so, like, if you had asked me to try and predict what the end of the movie would be like, I absolutely would not have guessed they're gonna start introducing a high saturation of CGI into the last third of the movie. Like, every other thing, he's been, like, exploding them into shrapnel, into skeletons that then disintegrate. This red bulbous weird thing, it's so obviously fake in a way that all of the other stuff just isn't. And I don't know.
I think it's like one of
It's
the
so
more
goofy.
convincing effects of this part, I will say.
Do you think Deacon's death was convincing?
I think it's more convincing than Deacon's life at that just a few moments earlier.
I feel like the issue is that all the other effects that you're thinking of are things that happen very quickly and then disappear.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
This one is like the camera holds on it for like 30 seconds as we watch them swell and scream and beg for mercy.
Yeah.
And like it's grotesque and you want to look away, and I think that helps. Like it sell.
Looking away really helped.
They're like, oh, the CGI doesn't have to be that good because you're only going to be viewing it through your fingers. So.
Exactly. Just like, oh no. Oh no. Let me go back and like look at it directly and give you my like immediate impression.
Yeah, have fun.
Not good. It doesn't look good. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed this segment. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it was bad. It was badly done, you know?
Like, I didn't know that when she said that we're gonna go explode some vampire heads, how many vampire heads they would be exploding.
I mean, this was like, what, 1998? I don't think it looks that bad for 1998.
No, I don't either. I personally do not think that the CG looks that bad until we get the blood.
I guess in hindsight... Oh yeah, the blood CGI is really bad. I guess it's in hindsight of like... If I was making a movie and this was the level of CGI, the only level of CGI I had available, I would choose not to use CGI. But
that's how I felt with Catwoman when they were doing like the shitty Google Earth like scene transitions.
Yeah, but at the time,
like, if it's gonna look like this, don't do it.
Yeah, but at the time, this was like,
but I don't know. I think,
going from zero to this, so it's like a big improvement. Like, wow, look how cool we can do like stuff that shouldn't be possible.
I think that when they explode, it looks like good enough that I think that I'd sign off on this at the time.
I agree. I think it looks good enough.
That's the thing. At the time, it was fine. In hindsight, now it looks really bad.
Not even. I think that it suits the movie.
He finds Frost's weird-ass bedroom and watches the silly video on his computer about how the ritual will happen, and then the panini press bread opens up, and his mom gets out and says, Eric?
Wait, do you think a panini press is made out of bread?
No, but this one looks like a panini press and is a bread that you slurp in.
I messed it up once. So
that you take a little nap time in.
What if she was covered in grill lines?
She survived. Mm-hmm. And then Frost walks in, and I love Frost's line here as they like start... They're like tasing the shit out of Blade while he's distracted by his mom. And Frost is just watching this and he's like, Jesus Christ, I thought you'd be happy. It's such a funny
Frost is a funny guy.
Reunited with your mom. Yes.
I actually like Frost as a villain a lot more than I thought I would.
He's kind of low key in his own way. Like
I really like how
he's not super high key or arch. He's just kind of a freak and a dickhead.
Yeah, and he acts like he is a big villain, but then is also just kind of like a shitty guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so, it's great.
Yeah, he's like, I will be the blood god. Guys, can we not shoot him, please?
Hello?
Thank you.
And also just that him and Quinn...
This is what, like, it would have been better if Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor was like this.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been better than literally.
Literally anything would be better. But
anything else would have been better. But yeah.
Yeah. Blade's mom says to him, "It's Cherry," and then rips his shirt. Anyway,
I don't know if I got that.
Remember when Jesse Eisenberg, Lex Luthor puts the cherry in the guy's mouth, the cherry candy in the guy's mouth, and he says, "It's cherry." Ugh.
And
eat up.
Remember, yeah, like when Deacon Frost makes Dragonetti drink, he puts some piss on Dragonetti's, a piss named Grandma's Lemonade. Or whatever.
Granny's peach tea.
Oh yeah, the scene where he's making out with whatever her name is,
Mercury,
such and such Graves or whatever,
Mercy
Graves, and she's rubbing piss onto his face to prepare for the next scene.
I really the thing that I think like really illustrated who Deacon was to me in this part was that him and Quinn are like genuinely friends. Because, like, before...
Well, I don't know. Quinn's very much his toady. Like, Quinn is...
No.
I also love Quinn. Quinn is such, like, a little fucking loser, little toady bitch.
He's a suck-up, yeah.
Yeah. But I agree with you, Val. There were a lot of moments where I was like, oh, this is where Frost is gonna, like, pull the mask off and, like, kill Quinn and reveal... But no.
Right, he's like, ha, dude, we're so cool.
He was like, like, Quinn is my right-hand man. Wink, wink, wink. Get it. And I'm gonna turn him into a naughty god.
And he pranks him. Like, they prank each other. It's like, they're basically like
oh my God,
Logan Paul and Logan Paul's friend.
Yeah. it's like
hey,
when
Logan,
you meet
that's
somebody.
so cool, man. That's so dope, man. And he's like, hey, I'm gonna cut off your hand. And he's like, oh man, no, please don't. Hey, Logan, man.
You have to
hey,
do it.
we're friends, dude. Please don't. You're so funny, man. I thought he was gonna cut off my hand, man. Oh.
It's team 10 million years.
This is like when you meet a guy and you think he's cool, and then you meet his best friend, and his best friend is a dickhead, and you're like, oh, maybe this guy is not as cool as I thought he was.
Famous cool guy Logan Paul.
They take Blade and Karen to the vampire temple from the CGI video that we laughed at.
It's all sandstone.
And
he
who's
says,
laughing
after
now?
this, I want to take your vampire cure.
It's not all sandstone. It's fucking... It's
stone the color of sand is what I should have said.
Concrete.
I wanted to know if you could correct me on my understanding of this dialogue between Blade and Karen in the back of the truck or whatever this is, because as I understood it, unless I missed something, he says, when this is all over, I want to take that vampire cure that you have. And she says, okay, but you know it'll cure you of being a vampire, right? And then he makes a conflicted face.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
no, that's the conversation.
Maybe he didn't consider the intersectionality of him being a vampire and him being strong and healing.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
that's what she's like. Okay, but it will take away all of your vampire.
Yeah, you won't be a
stuff.
superhero anymore.
To me, it just came across as he was like, "Can I have that serum afterwards?" And she's like, "You know, it's a vampire cure, right?" And he's like, "Oh, I thought it was just a tasty drink."
Yeah, I thought it was just electrolytes and stuff. Yeah,
I thought it was.
And
yeah.
To be clear,
to be fair, it does look like Powerade, but when it gets injected into people's faces, we do learn that it is in fact Mountain Dew voltage.
I've got some really good news for everyone, though, because Quinn is wearing Blade's sunglasses, and you might be wondering why that's good news. Well, it's good news because it allows something really badass to happen.
It is.
God.
Immediately does like it. I'm so glad that every time I watch this movie from now on, I'm gonna be so happy when I see Quinn wearing the sunglasses, looking forward to what happens as a consequence of that.
Yes. And he says,
I bet
for
he
the
will
shades.
end the movie wearing those sunglasses as well.
Also,
I mean,
just to be clear,
he will be wearing those sunglasses until the end of his life.
And not a moment longer.
Karen has cured herself of her vampirism, by the way. So Deacon, while they're in the murder/swinger apartment, Deacon is like, I could bite you and make you a vampire. And she's like, do it. I'll just cure myself again.
Yeah,
That's such a funny thing to say.
Yeah.
Just keep curing myself of vampirism.
Like, surely that would take a toll, Karen.
Yeah, I've become a vampire about 15 times, but yeah, I just keep injecting myself with the cure.
She
I'm
gets
fine.
addicted to becoming a vampire.
It's never more than like 10 minutes at a time, so it's fine.
Sometimes when I need a little pick-me-up, I'll become a vampire for like a couple of hours.
It's not, you can't rely on that. Once you take the cure like 15 times, it stops working.
Frost announces to everyone that this is the Temple of Eternal Night. He says the Vampire Council, everyone forgot about it, but I knew it was real because I read about it in the Bible.
The Vampire Bible.
Thank you for laughing at
The
that.
Bible.
Of course. I'm a little confused by the mythology of this place. He's like, they built it and then they forgot it was here. Like, how could that happen? There aren't generations of people to die and get replaced with other generations. It's like the same people.
Yeah, it's like Dragonetti is like, there's no way the Temple of Eternal Night exists. My dad didn't build it.
Like, yeah. They're like, no, I'm pretty sure that was a dream I had. I don't think we really did that.
I don't remember building that. No, you did. It was just a really long time ago. In the middle of Frost's speech, by the way, Quinn just, like, punches Blade in the face because he can.
Yes!
Yeah.
And Deacon's like, okay.
He just, like, looks at Blade and just realizes, like, oh, I can just do whatever I want. And he just punches him in the face.
Yeah, and Frost's just like, thanks for that.
I thought it was really cool to see when Deacon was like, oh, I've been studying up on you, Blade, or like, I've been watching you this whole time, and had the sword, like, Blade and Karen are both watching to be like, oh, any second now his hand's gonna explode, and then he, like, presses the button, and he's like, You don't think I'm that stupid, do you?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that it was going to come up again. I like that there were 2 payoffs to the setup.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's a third one after this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Oh, my God. Yes. Wow. It's almost
so,
like...
yeah, Frost is, like, looking at Blade's
well.
sword. He's like, oh, what a nice sword. For me.
For
and Blade's
me.
like, this will take his hand off.
This is what a nice sword to poop on.
for me to bleed on.
For me to explode my hand on.
But Frost, he clicks the secret switch on the hilt so it doesn't explode his hand off. And Blade is like, you knew? And he's like, we've been watching you, dummy.
Yeah, and Quinn told me about his friend, Kreese, who was so funny and had his hand blow up.
Yeah, I don't know what... Oh my god, and then Quinn, he's like, he holds the sword and he's like, Quinn, hold out your arm. And Quinn's like, what? But I just got my hand.
Both of his hands are
back,
better again. Yeah. He's like, hold it out.
And he prepares to slice him off, and then he's like, I'm just fucking with you, Quinn.
Fucking with
my,
you.
My
Come
buddy,
on,
my bro.
man.
And then Quinn is like laughing his ass off, and everybody else is just gravely silent.
Nobody else is enjoying this moment. Yeah. Just some levity for the bros.
I love that, though, because it really, it feels so characterizing for Frost that he's like, yeah, I'm gonna become the blood god, and then everyone is gonna be like me and my bros.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be like me and my bros.
I'm gonna induct everyone into my vampire fraternity. And they're all gonna like it, and we're all gonna do keg stands of blood all the time.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Everyone's gonna be laughing and hyping me up at my funny jokes all the time for the rest of eternity.
Forever and ever and ever.
Yeah.
Do you think my shirt looks better when it's buttoned or unbuttoned, Quinn? Great
Bro,
point.
it looks so good either way, but honestly, like, right now, it looks so good.
It looks like so good, man. Come on.
Thanks, dude.
Karen is trying to talk to Blade, but Frost is like, he is so... Like, all he can think about is how much he wants blood right now. Don't even bother.
This was so funny because he's like, he can't hear you. All he can hear is his craving for blood. And then he starts talking to Blade.
So then Blade
What
is
did
like...
you just say?
But then Blade is like, I am gonna kill you.
I need to drink blood. I need to
I
drink
do.
I needed blood.
I'm sorry.
I need to drink it.
blood.
So they send Blade away. They take the Vampire Weirdo Council volunteers, in quotes, downstairs to get ready.
Mm-hmm.
This is where they throw Karen into the zombie pit. We do get a little good moment with Quinn where he's imitating the zombie and he does like a Frankenstein walk. He's like, ooh.
Yes. Yes.
You know.
Oh.
He's just a funny douchebag.
I also need to correct the record on Donal Logue. He is still a universally beloved actor, but he was not on 8 Simple Rules. He was on Grounded for Life, a different sitcom about a family. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Most are.
Yeah.
I've never seen either of them, but they sound like they're probally almost exactly the same.
They're very
Anyway.
similar.
Yeah, so she fights Curtis with a bone. That's
luckily,
pretty much
there's a
that
huge
scene.
bone in there that's it's also like can support her weight and stuff. Because she's like, they dump her down like a ramp, like a hole that leads to a ramp into the thing.
It's a big bone, so I assume it's a femur, and you know what your femur does. It supports your weight every goddamn day.
Shout out to femurs. Thank you,
shout
femurs.
out to femurs. This is a femur fan cast.
Didn't even know this. Just imagine that I'm zooming in and out on a femur. Different people's legs and stuff.
Playing Say So?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think. The only other song that I can think of that I've seen on a fan cam was like about boners or something, so I didn't want to sing that one.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean...
I've only watched, I think, one fan cam with audio in my life because I find them repugnant and I try not to look at them. But there was the one that was Succession that was going around. Everyone was like, you will not guess what the song was. And it was G by Girls' Generation.
Yeah.
My favorite, you will not guess what the song is a video of somebody doing their doing nail polish. And the song is Goofy singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
That's pretty strong. I don't know if anything hits as hard as the sex song.
What?
The sex song.
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
or like whatever, the clown funeral music that everyone was obsessed with that the guy had sex to.
Yeah.
Seabat by Hudson Mohawk or something.
Yeah, you know the one.
Yep.
A lot of people I know have insisted that song is actually good.
They're wrong.
It sounds like it is a good it is a good song, but I mean, I don't think that I would want to be fucked at that rhythm every time.
I don't think that I would want to just casually listen to KK Slider in any context. I always forget that KK Rider is the name of one particular KK Slider song. Excuse me.
Yeah,
the man
is a bit of a KK
does not always
Anyway, I love dating our episodes really, really hard by talking about memes that are already old.
It's so good. It's so good, dude. We deserve it.
I was looking at Dat Boy earlier and just clapping and cheering.
Here he comes.
Honestly, I do like that our episodes are a little, like, are kind of grounded in whatever time period is happening. Like, it's funny to listen to an episode and hear Giga be like, and the passenger in the plane was Queen Elizabeth. And be like, oh yeah, this was the week that she died.
Yeah. Like, yeah, because, like, I can't imagine a situation in which I don't want to remember that Queen Elizabeth died.
Yeah, exactly. Have you guys do you guys know anything about the other Blade movies?
I've
Not
seen
really,
them all,
no.
but I do not remember them.
I just know that people say the third one is pretty bad.
When I was trying to find where to watch this legally, obviously, I Googled, watch Blade or whatever, and one of the results was talking about, like, the Blade trilogy and mentioned that the third movie, Blade, is joined by Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Fuck's sake.
What the fuck?
So look forward to that in 2 months.
I can't imagine two people who would dilute the appeal of Blade more than Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel. I mean,
my God.
No offense to them, except for the normal amount of offense that I ever mean.
It's just imagining Blade between these, like, the whitest people.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds literally got married on a plantation, lest we forget.
He got married on a plantation. And isn't Jessica Biel Justin Timberlake's wife?
Yeah,
I'll be honest, I don't know who Jessica Biel is. It's just one of those names that you hear.
Yeah, she's an actress. She's a white lady with brown hair, so.
Yeah.
Can't I mean... I was like... I had my laptop plugged into the HDMI, plugged into the TV, so I was, like, on the other side of the room as my friend at the time, and I was just like, oh my God. He was like, what? What's wrong? I was like, never mind.
That's weird. I'm surprised that people don't like it. Huh, weird. Anyway.
Jessica Biel and Ryan Reynolds.
I can't wait.
And
we're going to be watching that at the same time as Fant Four Stick.
That's gonna be
it's gonna
powerful
be
6 weeks.
God gives his funniest challenges to his shittiest warriors.
So this is a tough part of the film for me personally, because I was prepared for, like, we're gonna, like, take Blade's blood with a syringe.
Oh my God.
We're gonna, like, stab him and collect the blood in a little thing.
Nah.
I did not expect that they were going to cold press the man.
Oh my
Speak
goodness.
about a panini press.
They put him in this slab that's got a hole cut out that's the shape of half of a guy.
Hole, yeah.
And then they had this other big stone slab that has the other half of him cut
But it
out
also
in it.
has 2 blades.
And
not
2
not
razors.
Yeah, 2 razors right at wrist position.
Press into his wrist. Oh my God, it was horrible. He was bleeding so much. I thought it was going to be like a little trickle, and then that would be all they need.
He
but
comes
no,
out and he's just a skeleton.
it's so much. Ugh.
Yeah,
he gets like
she's like rubbing on him, and he's like, all right.
Yeah, it's like
stop.
There's not a lot you can. It goes pretty bad.
It's interesting.
You're having a pretty bad day when your mom is trying to fuck you, and then she presses you into a giant concrete block that removes all the blood from your body.
Yeah, really not how you want your mom to act.
No.
I'd be pretty pissed if my mom did that.
Me too. I certainly wouldn't be happy if
I would look exactly the way Blade looks, which is just like, what the fuck? But also not.
I'd probably die.
I'd probably die
from
about
the razors.
it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Honestly.
I would like to say that I'm not built different, and I would not handle it.
I mean, I'm built different than Blade is.
Yes,
because
but not
I would die from this.
Yeah, exactly.
Not in the way that's to my advantage.
So basically what happens is that Frost arranges all of the vampire pureblood weirdos into a ceremonial circle, and the blood flows down into like a series of blood pipes that make the blood go out in above them and just like drip onto their faces, basically. And then there's a big drip hole in the center of the room, and that's where Frost is going to stand.
And
so Frost stands there, and they all stand there, and the blood starts to drip.
Yeah,
the blood starts to drip.
There's a lot of
None
channels.
of it stays stuck in the channels.
No.
It's
not very... The blood in this movie is very liquidy.
It's non-Euclidean.
Yeah.
Well, it is ketchup.
Oh, it's ketchup.
They just got ketchup.
It's but it's like
not,
ketchup,
that,
and
it
then
looks
they like
more like chili paste than ketchup. To be honest,
it looks like they greased the channels that all the blood is supposed to go in.
Maybe they did. Maybe they like got a guy in. They got a plumber in ahead of time. Yeah, just made sure everything would flow nice and smooth.
This is actually
gonna help you get the
a great
most out of your
opportunity. Little DIY tip for all of you at home. If you want stuff to go down your drains quicker, just pour grease into the pipes.
Yeah.
And then some hair for good measure to scrape
grease and
the
hair.
sides.
That's what they say. Grease and hair. That liquid's out of there.
It's interesting.
Let's get this trending on TikTok, guys.
# grease and hair. It's interesting that this was the slab that they put him in has like holes, has like a straps already in it to attach the person into it.
Not needed.
I was kind of like, if this is a ritual, wouldn't under normal circumstances, wouldn't the person going in there want to be in there?
No, the prophecy, I mean, clearly it knew that it would be Blade because it's a Wesley Snipes shaped indentation.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough. Yes, it was. Yeah, what if they get a short hat?
Since when do rituals have to be voluntary?
Yeah, fair enough. It is a blood sacrifice to the blood god.
This is where Karen, she sneaks in with the bone, and
she says ooga booga.
She unstraps him, she opens the slabs up and unstraps him. Somewhere in the middle of this, one of the vampire weirdos says to Frost's girlfriend, who we did after the movie learn that her name is Mercury, this is all a bunch of bullshit, this is a waste of time. And she's like, no, it isn't, and it's time you fucks contribute to the cause for once. And then another weirdo is like, Frost doesn't care about you anyway. He'll just throw you away like the rest of us. And then she throws Blade's sword through him and turns him to dust. I guess he was an extra, so it's fine. They didn't need that one.
Oh my god, yeah, I was like, I guess you have a baker's dozen of these volunteers.
just in case.
Just in case one of them mouths off.
I don't know why she did that. They're gonna explode into bone skeleton gargoyles anyway.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be alive after the ritual.
Mercury's outfit was cool though. She everyone is in dark colors because they're in suits and stuff. Quinn's got a maroon satin shirt. And Mercury has a short white satin dress and a white fur coat over it that's the same length as the dress. It was a sleigh. TBH.
Yeah, pretty sleigh.
And she gets slayed. And Frost and
she
Quinn,
does get slayed.
Yeah, no, I gotta say, I do just to echo Val, I really love her outfit here. She's an absolute slave. She's slaying the shit out of this temple, and she's a queen.
Her hair was really weird, though. I don't know what the what they were going for with her hair.
They like to do the slick back in the 90s, you know?
But it wasn't the slick, it was like the slick back and then also make it look like shit.
Yeah.
Like it was like
sure it looked really cool
I mean,
at the
to
time.
me, like, the slick back always looks like shit. I don't like the slick back.
But if it had been like the Draco Malfoy slick back, that would have been one thing. But this was like, you gotta get some texture in the slick back. Ugh.
It all looks like shit, dude.
I never thought I'd see the day where Val is the one who brings up Harry Potter.
Oh, God.
Well, now you have.
I'm sorry.
Also, it's worth mentioning that when she throws Blade's sword through the guy, it, like, lodges in a stone slab against the wall. That'll be relevant later.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Frost and Quinn talk about how they're going to become gods, and Quinn is like, yeah, man, I'm going to be a naughty vampire god.
I'm going to be I'm going to be so naughty. I'm going to be a naughty vampire god.
Yeah.
And this is another one of those moments where I was like, oh, is this where Frost loses his patience and, like, smacks Quinn's head off? No, this is his bro. This is his bud.
Yeah. This is also, this is the point, or when Deacon is, like, antagonizing Blade, and, like, mocking him or whatever, he sees the head exploding juice, and is like, oh, this must be the famous serum I've heard about.
Yes,
You're not
that's
gonna
very
get to be
important.
cured of being a vampire today. And, like, throws
It's
it behind
hey,
him.
why don't you try it? See how it worked out for you.
Yeah,
bud.
Blade is like, why don't you take a sit?
Yeah, he throws it and it gets caught on something against the wall,
Yeah.
which
It gets thrown
Will
down the
also-
pit, surely never to be used again.
Mhm.
also will be relevant later. Karen, meanwhile, is like, Blade, you gotta chomp me. You are dying. You need me blood.
You gotta drink.
And we then get a sex
sexual.
scene,
It's sexual.
basically.
It is,
Yeah.
it is a sex scene. It's not.
It's sexual.
No ambiguity here.
I mean, the vampire myth has always been a sexual allegory.
Mm-hmm.
Has it not?
Draculas have always been sexual.
Vampires are frequently, we'll say that, frequently used as a, some kind of sexual allegory about
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
female sexuality or something. And this movie is like, yeah, we're gonna do that. That's the vampire lore that we're gonna draw on. Crosses don't do dick, but
Mhm.
drinking blood kind of does dick.
This scene grossed me the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'm no good with blood, and the slurping and moaning was
He's-
quite upsetting for me.
He's
Really slurping.
It was a really intense scene, I will say.
Mhm.
And she's like moaning and groaning, and she's like, "Don't stop, don't stop."
Uh-huh. Yeah, and it like increases in speed and intensity until he's like,
Yeah, bro, you're taking a lot of blood.
it's a lot. It's
Hey,
a lot.
Sometimes you need more.
She is gonna get husked. She is not carrying on her life after this moment,
Yeah, she's
but
got
she does.
4 pints left in her.
She's a blood scientist. She knows how to do this.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
It's true.
She
Yeah,
can
that's
make
one
it.
of the first things you learn.
And stop. Okay.
One of the first things you learn in doctor school, in hematology school.
So meanwhile, the blood starts dripping down onto everyone's faces. There's a very bad-looking CGI drop of blood that
Mhm.
I think part of what's so funny and bad-looking about it is that you don't realize the scale of this one drop of blood until it splats
Yeah,
all
it's a
over
big old
Frost's
drop, huh?
face.
All the
It
blood.
looks like someone's
becomes
filling
a
a
drop.
red water balloon
Yes.
with blood.
Yes. A blood balloon.
Blood, blood.
Yeah, Frost is absolutely loving his life, his unlife.
Frost
in this
is
moment.
Frost is winning. You know,
He is. Yes.
Blade's up there fighting for his life, and Frost's down here winning.
So finally, Blade becomes rejuvenated. He's now very strong, and he like screams and roars in slow motion.
Uh-huh.
His mom walks in and is like, "How was it, Eric?" And then she just attacks him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think she's like, "You wouldn't hurt your mother, would you?" And then he's like, "I must release you." And he like stakes her with the bone that Karen
Yeah.
brought in,
It's
Yeah.
and she dies.
when she dies.
Bye.
If
Good
you
to see
love
you
someone,
again. It's been
if
a
you
while.
love someone, you gotta let them go. And by let them go, I mean let them get stabbed by a big
Yeah,
bone.
go to hell.
Go to hell. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Karen, meanwhile, grabs vampire guard's silver bullet shotgun,
Mhm.
and I don't know why they have these.
Because they're fighting other vampires?
Yeah.
They're not.
Would silver bullets kill Blade, though?
Yeah.
Don't know.
I assume that would hurt him.
And it would kill Karen, too, so...
Yeah, I would just be like, let's just bring regular guns so that in case we get disarmed by the people, by Blade and Karen,
yeah,
we don't disintegrate. But she takes his gun and disintegrates him.
Mm-hmm.
You never want to admit that you think you could get disarmed by Karen and Blade.
This is where the skeletons burst out of the mouths.
This was incredible. I couldn't.
Move over, Ghost Rider.
It's not because we see their skeletons, and then we also see the bat gargoyle skeletons.
It's the ghosts of their skeletons.
It's a different thing. Yes, they're ghosts. And they're skeleton ghosts.
They skeletons. Much like Ghost Rider. They're flying through Frost over and over, and he's like, Yeah. Mercury and Quinn are like, maybe this is not good, and they start to run away, but then Frost gets back up and they're like, oh, it is good, and he's like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and then they all go into him, and he's like,
they really tricked and trolled me though, because I was like, oh, this is where the movie gets bad, because Frost gets up and Mercury is like, is that you, Deacon? And he's like, not anymore. And I was like, oh no, but it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
He's
still
just
him.
Stronger.
He just has red eyes.
He just has red eyes. Is you but stronger still you? Because it's I'm weak as fuck. I don't know if I was stronger, if that would still be me in there. If I'm stronger, if you see me and I'm strong, that ain't me.
Being too lazy to pick up heavy objects is a big part of my personality. So,
who wants to talk about Quinn's fate?
I mean, he just gets fucking got.
Bye.
And he was wearing Blade sunglasses. He doesn't look as cool as Blade does.
No, he looks in fact like a big dorko.
Yeah, he's like, oh, Blade, you're back. I got 2 hands. Want to fight them? And Blade just chops his head off and he disintegrates him instantly and catches his sunglasses and puts them on.
Yeah, the sunglasses.
Why didn't he do this any of the other
air?
times he fought Quinn?
Because he didn't have the opportunity.
I guess not.
Couldn't get a clean shot.
Mm-hmm.
He incinerated Quinn. He incinerated him, and he didn't just be like, well, also, I will just quickly stake you.
But he did stake him, just not in the heart. Why do you do that?
So that he could do this?
Yeah.
So Quinn's dead. Bye.
Quinn's dead.
There's a big goon fight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have anything to say about it, except that I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, it's really cool. I love when he does the thing when he gets his sword back from the wall. He pulls it out. He, jams it into the ground, and then he just, does a turn at the end. Oh, that's so neat.
And it goes, shing!
Yeah. We're also at the point, I think they really do, there's something about Blade where he's, after eating, he's so full from blood yum that he is, even when he's walking around, it's making, kung fu whoosh sounds. He's just stepping, and it's like,
Also, we didn't mention it, but he's swelling up like a big red blueberry.
Oh, yeah, but
Yeah.
Wouldn't that just be a red berry?
Violet, you're turning violet, Blade.
Violet, you're turning Eric. Meanwhile, there's a great little moment here where Karen she's got the silver bullet shotgun, and she's shooting at Mercury as Mercury runs at her, but Mercury's dodging all the bullets.
Mm-hmm.
But then Mercury gets up in her face and she's like, I got you, you idiot human. And Karen's like, not, and just sprays the blue juice into her mouth and her head explodes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's blue juice. I think it's just vampire mace.
It's not blue juice, it's vampire mace, yeah.
It's just the garlic.
Okay. You're right. That's right, she doesn't explode real big.
So,
she just explodes real regular.
Rip Queen.
Mm-hmm.
And, if it weren't for Wikipedia, I would never have learned her name.
No, yeah, because it's never said.
I just looked up the cast list. The first thing I did when I was watching this movie, I was like, I remember what happened last time. I'm not making that mistake again.
The Who's Karen debacle.
We're not calling her Lady 2.
I'm not gonna say it this time.
So yeah, it's down. Literally, the only characters left in the movie now are Blade, Karen, and Frost. Every other character is dead.
Yes, down to the brass tacks. And a plus from watching a movie from 1998 is that there's a big boss fight, and it's not against a CGI monster.
No, it's
Or
with
even
the
a
villain
CGI
who,
guy.
again, has been a character for the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, oh,
Yes.
he's just fighting the bad guy.
Yes.
Good for
That's
him.
nice.
We all, it can be hard to adjust to a new stepdad.
Yeah.
You know.
Sometimes you cut him in half.
We all process that differently. Yeah. Some people.
But he ate the
Go
fucking
for it.
One Piece blood fruit, and he like glops back together.
This
with
was
stretchy
crazy.
blood
Yeah.
that looks really bad.
Blade chops him right at the waist, and his like top half goes flying off. But then he looks like a Mananangal, and he just like his blood like sklorps out in between his two pieces, and then like pulls himself back together.
I wish he looked like a Mananangal for more time.
And
I thought that was just going to be his new form. Yeah.
I wish we got some or like a Panangalang, where it's just like a lady's head with intestines hanging out. Oh, that would be neat. Maybe we'll see something cool in future movies, but I want to see more vampires. I want to see Jiangxi.
It would have been funny if Karen had snuck up really quickly and turned his legs around while he was glorped out like that, and he connects back together, and then his butt is in the front.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, front butt. Dang it.
He just
Hey,
cuts
who did
himself in
this?
half and just
Yeah.
twists the legs back.
To do it again. And then he has a strip of where the two, he didn't quite exactly nail, cut himself in the exact same spot, so he has like a strip of backwards back in his belly still.
I want to shout out something that the movie did here, something that movies don't do enough these days, something that I really, really appreciated, which is Blade sees this happen and just silently mouths, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Oh my god. Because he can't say fuck twice in the movie.
I'm pretty sure this movie.
Surely this was
this
rated
movie is
R.
R-rated.
Okay.
There's no way
Fair
this
enough.
was PG-13.
I don't know. I didn't barf while watching it, so,
Well, speak for yourself. There's no need to fucking brag.
sorry.
So Frost starts running around in circles really fast like a Looney Tune and going, woo, wee, hey!
Yippee!
He kicks Blade across the room, and Blade stabs him all the way through with his sword, but he's fine. Frost knocks him down and calls him a little bitch.
Which,
This is where Blade
Uncalled
looks up
for,
at the
but-
wall and he sees the serum where it landed, and he's like, well, I wish I had that.
Yeah.
It's like lodged in a little crack in the wall, or like there's like a piece coming out of the wall or something, but it's in a little crack in the wall.
And he says, I know. What if I did this payoff for a third time and it was really good? And he hucks his sword at the wall, and it gets stuck in the wall, and Frost is like, nice
you don't know
try,
what to do.
idiot. You missed. And then the mechanism in the sword breaks the fucking wall open, and the serum falls down.
Yes.
Blade throws a syringe into Frost's tummy, but he just flicks it right back out, and he's like, you'll have to do better than that. And Blade's like, okay, I will then.
And he just throws 6 instead.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, he just keeps throwing them.
He says his final line to Frost in the film, which is, some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
I
and
love
then he does
that
a
line.
fucking
I love
bicycle kick to fling the last syringe directly into Frost's forehead.
It's so fucking rare that we get a good ass one-liner, and goddamn, he sells it. My man sells it. It's so good.
Can I ask, what does that mean?
It'd be hard to do.
Be hard to do.
Some people just keep challenging themselves.
But it's not that it's
not-
a challenge. It's an unrealistic
It's an
challenge.
unrealistic challenge, yeah.
That it's about how overconfident he is, that he's like, I can be the one who becomes the blood god.
Like, why would you want to
Okay.
become, like you're ice skating uphill, like, you're wearing ice skates, like, take it, like, you're a fucking vampire, dude, you suck ass, go.
No, you suck neck.
You suck neck. You suck
Well,
nass.
maybe recreationally they suck some ass as well.
They
That would
might.
probably be a
If
funny
Frost explodes
place
with
to
big blood.
bite someone.
Frost is dead.
Oh my god. There's like a delay, and then he like extra explodes because he's got 6 of the exploding
Frost
things
gets
in there.
big mode.
He becomes like the size of a weather balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Just like red and like
And
gigantic.
then, we're down to 2 characters in the movie.
Yep.
Blade and Karen. Blood and
Blair
Karen.
He's like,
Blair.
hey, looks like we're all okay except for Whistler.
time to heal you. And then he says, no, I'm Ghost Rider now.
Mm-hmm.
And then they crawl out, and we just hear a distant, Karen, please,
Karen,
let me out of here.
have you ever had thoughts about us?
I'm still me.
I thought this was kind of funny. This was the same like abrupt ending that Ghost Rider had, where he was like, you know what? No, I need my powers. As long as there are still vampires out there, I'm gonna be Blade.
It'd be very funny if
Blade looks at the horizon and goes, "Oh hell no!"
As the sun's coming up,
it goes to, and then it shows Johnny Blaze in Russia.
Yeah, this was like a post-credit scene, except it was not.
Yeah, it was before those were a thing.
Yeah.
It was interesting, by the way. We didn't mention it, but throughout the blood ritual, we do keep cutting outside, and we see like the clouds roll in, and there's like lightning.
Oh yeah.
So when they climb outside and it's like piss yellow, like a dust storm is over the city, I was like, oh shit! Like what?
Is that part of it?
What is this okay? Are we fucked?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was like dusk or something.
I mean, not as.
But yeah, he's. Oh yeah, Karen is like, I have to get back to the lab so I can cure you, and Blade's like, I can't be cured yet. This war's not over. Instead, what I need is a better serum. I will say I was a little bit lost because I feel like there's like 3 serums that they keep talking about. So I was unclear if he meant like the garlic serum that helps me not need blood.
I think that's the only one that they call like the serum.
But the serum, it could have been that. It could have also been the vampire exploding juice.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they ever refer to that as a serum.
I thought they did.
No, she's just like, I am showing you this because I think you could use it to explode some vampire heads. And then he puts it in a dropper or a needle or whatever.
Okay, maybe I just got confused. Maybe he does just mean help me deal with the garlic withdrawal.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
He's starting to resist it more and more.
Yeah, he's resistant.
Okay.
Did you say garlic withdrawal?
We get a... What's that?
Did you say garlic withdrawal?
I guess not. It's that he's building a tolerance to the garlic serum.
Yeah.
So we... Was it even garlic, or did I make that up? I might have made
You
that
did
up.
make that up, yes. It was...
Well. That's fine. I'm having fun. So we get a repeat of the beginning of the movie in Moscow. This man is leading a woman to a nightclub. I do love that we see over the door, you hear the music through the door. It's all muffled, but you see that above the door is one of the vampire glyphs as a neon red sign.
Yes.
I thought that was a great touch.
Mm-hmm.
And she comments on the temperature, but it's in Moscow, so it's cold. I was like, wow, parallels. This is bookending the movie.
This is why we did this.
This is why we did
this.
this.
And he's like, I have a surprise for you. And he grabs her by the neck. And then Blade shows up and says in Russian, did I catch you at a bad time, comrade?
Whistler's thing.
Oh, yeah, he did say, did I catch you fuckers at a bad time? That's right.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's Blade. And there's no post-credits scene because this is a good movie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. No Stan Lee in this one, either.
No Stan Lee.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Where was he?
Well, I don't want to see what they would have done to him in this film.
He was the bartender in the very back of the club scene.
My precious blood!
Incredible. Blade.
Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic even.
Fantastic.
Another parallel.
Blade, what a concept.
A movie that is good.
Well, it's Blade.
Yeah, I haven't heard of this before.
Next week we have to watch the rest of Fantastic Four.
Do you think that Blade is the best movie that we've watched?
It's hard to say because I can't watch this without the thing, like the thing in my mind of like, well, this is 1998. So it gives it a little bit of like extra leeway, but it also, I don't know, it also kind of makes it feel...
What would be the best alternatively?
Less
I
fresh.
think best movie would have been Birds of Prey.
Right.
I think my favorite is still Daredevil.
I think this is the best movie that we've watched.
I think this is better than Daredevil in my mind. Because it had a lot of the stuff that we like about Daredevil in it.
Yeah, without
and a lot
any
of
of
other
the stuff that was shitty in Daredevil.
Without that, I have to go file an appeal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
this
for
is
me,
definitely
Daredevil
up there.
is just in this perfect sweet spot of like so stupid it's good and also so good it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this, I think, is just a little bit better which makes it less my taste.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this is like Birds of Prey tier, and I think it's better than Birds of Prey personally.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I can't tell if I have recency bias over it or what, but I do really like this movie, and I feel confident putting it in the top 3 or 4.
Absolutely. And next time we watch a movie that is fine. It's all right.
I don't know. I think Fantastic Four is pretty good in the way that it's very bad.
Lauren called out a parallel. I completely forgot to mention.
Oh?
Blade got juiced like the oranges that Ben was
true. Like they kind of put him in a big thing hand.
They did. Things made of rock.
A rock is a thing.
A rock is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
So, there it is. That's why we did this.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, until next time, we've been 0 to 0. You can find us on a podcast host network called Noisepace.xyz, including podcasts such as Prime Cuts, Sounds About Light.
I'm going to shout out my very own podcast, Dr. Huh. We watched the episode The Satan Pit, and next episode we're watching the Nikola Tesla episode, which I've heard good things about.
Never seen it. Well, cool robot.
Diet Coke and Lilith's House of Snacks.
LMNOP.
That's my podcast.
I went there.
Kamarosha Radio.
By which I mean I was on it once.
You did.
I am one of your hosts. I'm Gigalithic. You can find me on Twitter at Gigalithic. You can find me. Pop off that deodorant cap. I'm under there. That's right. Rub me in your armpit. I'll make you smell good.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Sam. I'm on co-host of Positive Stress and the podcasts that were already mentioned.
I'm Val Flightcub. I'm on Twitter at FlightCub. The second B, it actually stands for Blade again. And I'm on Tumblr at FlightCub. And I'm on LMNOP as the host of my podcast about elementary.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
You don't approve?
I was scared.
Nothing to be afraid of.
Why was Giga afraid of LMNOP?
I got scared.
Because LMNOP 8-9?
That's right. I see you've heard that one before.
That's what I named my podcast after.
I'm going to be thinking about that one for a while.
Like we say at the end of every episode about Blade.
No! My bones!
See you later, suckheads.
See you later,
suckheads.
Hey, you said Blade babies earlier, and I'm still pissed off about that one.
Sorry, Blade Bambinos, maybe. Buongiorno,
Okay,
Blade Bambinos.
Yeah, I'll clip that and put it in at the beginning.
Okay.